Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik again, and this is the game War in the Pacific, Advanced Edition. This is my play-by-ear match against AsuRob. He's the Allied Commander, and for me it is the Empire of Japan. This is now the 6th May 42 turn. And I would roughly say in this or next turn latest, both players are back in the match after we had this break of roughly a month and redid the last 7, 8, 9 turns to find a new beginning after the house rule change. Good, listeners are coming still at night, low, dropping some bombs. Fighter bombers. One hit on my submarine is already damaged. One more hit now. And the last dot bases I won't take. Maybe 3, 4 left. Everywhere mines. Luckily I have enough local minesweeper. This is my invasion fleet to take the French port here, or Chinese French port. But there are some motor torpedo boats. And because we are at 2,000 yards, so they are in range. Luckily they are very well trained. So this could be leftover ships from Hong Kong. So my escorts are taking care of this. Yeah. And now, so there was a collision between my two destroyers. So the enemy is not able to hit me, but my ships are always like to have this kind of collision issue. So I was able to sink 3 plus 1 is on fire. But I'm still forced to leave this port. So the invasion cannot happen. And because now both destroyers are damaged by the collision, so I have to go back to Hong Kong and fix the damage first. And then I can come back and try again. Hurricane 1s, I would not use him for frontline duty, but I'm not the allied player. Sweeping, 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 simply to make sure that there's no cap. North of Rockhampton, my tanks. The situation getting out of control, I would say slowly. So, or better to say, before it gets completely out of control, I maybe will call back my tanks. Lycenders, daytime attack. A lot of Air Force still here at Ceylon. So, more or less, I think most of the British Air Force is here at Ceylon. And some Banshees going for my battle cruisers. Luckily 1,000 pounds cannot penetrate over 100mm deck armor. and only one bomb hit at all. But it shows everyone that there are simply too much air power from the British left that I cannot estimate more. Simply go and reinforce my positions there easily without air cover and heavy surface cover. Calcutta, on the other hand, I cannot really find enemy air force, only some recon and navy search. So I guess that AsuRob is focusing on the battle on Ceylon, or not so much on India. India is so big and vast that it's hard even for me to catch all of this, even if there's no enemy. I don't have enough troops to make garrison all of this. Good. Next battle here, Source of Xi'an. So north of Xi'an, I cross the river, so I must make a shock attack. And just so. There's a source of Rockhampton, there's a base force, the base force of Rockhampton fleeing, but now it's over. Destroyed. And this is the recon tank cavalry unit. They're a little faster than the rest of the Australian forces, so I make a counter attack and force them back. But of course this cost me now some time and the rest of the Australian army can catch up. So I still need to reach the air cover of Darwin that I can use my own strike craft. And that the allies have no support for their own troops. So no way I can really push hard forward. I think it's really a back and forward now. I think the best opportunities for me are still in India so far. But we will see. Air losses are 5 for the allies. Lysander, Hurricane, Recon and the Blenheim flag, okay. There was no... yeah, I cleared the 3 motor torpedo boats from the British Navy. And I don't know, 2 reported sunk submarines. If you believe it. There was at least no sinking sound today. Good, in China it is 2 not really good battles. Both are so. Both are only tactical battles. Nothing really will change the situation. Here is my invasion fleet. I will call them back to Hong Kong. So you can see at the collision, and now I have some major damage. It's only a destroyer, so it's normally easy to fix this kind of stuff. But I will simply say in Hong Kong I have a shipyard, so I think 3-4 days, maximum a week, I can get all done. Unload the troops and then I maybe try it again. I won't take this port if possible, simply because there's light industry. So I can create here my own supplies. And it's one of the blast ports. Not that it really matters. I also must try catch this defeated British army in Burma, but they're running away. Calcutta looks fine. I see no garrison. I think the whole British Eastern India army is here concentrated on this hex, simply forcing me to stay with equal strong forces at Calcutta. So, yeah, this binds most of my army, so I need maybe some more troops to explore this, and if I can take all of these bases here around this army, I can maybe surrender, force them to surrender. But I first must achieve this, and of course this kind of force is so strong it can simply walk at the one highway without really, for me, an option to completely destroy them. I could use air power if they're leaving the hex. This hex is simply impossible for me to attack. So this is, you really need to learn to which hexes are okay to keep your forces with air cover or without air cover. If the British are arriving in these hexes, I could use airstrikes and bomb them and really inflict casualties. But here jungle, I don't even try it. And Ceylon is similar to Suva and Fiji, only a number bigger. It's this starving game. Who can support each other better? And in this case, I think I have the not so good situation that I have much longer supply lines. And here is Madras and Cochin, so 2 bases can support Colombo much better. And I only control here the smallest port in the source. But I'm building up airfield level 2. If I'm level 3 or 4, I can maybe get here more air power. But I really need to defeat first the British Air Force before I can really, I think, achieve more. I will try to move into Colombo and see if I can already dig in and get a foothold in the hex. We'll see. And the rest, I think, is only logistics and nothing else. I don't really see more enemy submarines. I think there's no base nearby. This is a tactical retreat. I don't want to find out to be defeated too far away from my own base. So I better fight back. If I can fight for these 2 bases, it's enough. I must only make sure that Darwin will not be threatened. At the same time, I can maybe build up here my defense line. Australia also must keep and play very flexible. If I cannot win in the north, I push maybe to the south. I need much more supplies here, but I don't have supplies. I need at least 2 weeks more to get supplies. And Suva is the same waiting game, and who will starve out first? I cannot really call back these divisions. I have here 2 divisions and 2 support regiments, or support divisions is assault divisions, but they are more or less only light infantry. But I would call them they are like an army regiment. So in total I have here maybe 3 divisions at firepower on Suva. But it's not enough because the Americans have also roughly 2 divisions here. And this is not enough for a triple defense battle. And all the rest is fine. Good. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.